Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
First one is domestic pricing and fourth one is defined. Second one is defined condition types. And the next one is defined calculation. In this one, a schema group a vendor, schema group purchase organization. Define schema group. Schema group. In this one, you will find this too. Next is define schema determination. And we need to maintain the schema. Schema group 2 under master. The configuration parties. Friends, IMG material management purchasing. Conditions. In this condition, here I define price determination process. Define access sequence. Let's get this one. Come over here. Otherwise, I will select one of the vendor. Disk contact sequence. Copy and create. Make it as a folder. Then click on Save. Next is define condition type. Come on here and you can see different conditions. F for A1, F for B1, for C1. Some of the conditions is just, I'll copy one of the condition. For example, I'm thinking about the toll charges. Toll charges. Here the total condition is what kind of condition? It is a discount or it is a surcharge. If you maintain discount and surcharge, you can maintain and you want to add or you want to subtract. Plus means addition minus subtraction. If you want to add this amount to your gross stress, then you need to maintain as a positive. If you want to remove this one, you want to go for the subtraction, then you need to make it as a negative there. And next, go for the calculation type. How you want to go for the calculation type? It is a percentage, or it is a fixed amount, or it is a quantity based. What kind of base rate? If you want a percentage, you just select as a percentage. And what is a condition category? Condition category, like it is a delivery cost or tax, judiciary insurance, cash discount, fight water it may be. We need to select as a condition category. Next is a rounding rule. Rounding rule means which can be maintained for you. Round up the values. And the structure condition we are not using. And in the group conditions, if you want to round off the differences, if you want to round off like, for example, 10/55 is there, and you want to do a round off, changes which can be made. This is a place where if you want to the condition, for example, total charges, you want to total charges at header level. Then you can maintain as a header condition, you want to pay the item level. Then you need to select the item conditions. And if you want to delete the condition type in the order level. If you select this one, then only it will be delete. If you not select and you try to delete this condition type in the purchase order, then system won't allow for you. Next is amount, and percentage generally will keep like this only, and you want to maintain for quantity conversion value. Condition calculation type. All those things. We are maintaining this one. And if you want to value level or condition calculation level, you can use it this one. Next is if you want to like expire this particular condition, you can see valid from and valid to. Generally valid from is today's date and valid to is. You can put anything like you want to make it as a expired. The next is the pricing procedure. Pricing procedure is which kind of pricing we want to trigger generally. This one we are maintaining in the supplementary pricing conditions. And if you go and see the scale, you can see the scales like value basis scales. Generally, for example, the quantity is 0 to 100. If it is a 0 to 100, now I'll give it 10 rupees. For example, if you ordered some items like a 10 kgs until 10 kgs, it is a 10 rupees. If you order more than 10 kgs, more than 10 kgs means what will happen? You take, then it is a 9 rupees. Price reduced. Price reduced until like 10 kgs to 100 kgs, but if you purchase more than 100 kgs, it is 8 rupees. If that kind of conditions is there, then we are using the scales. The concept of the scales is like that only. Next is a control data. This is control data. One is like how you can change, delete and all those things. And control data. Two is like a currency conversion, quantity conversion, intercompany building exclusion indicators, accruals, all those things. You can check it out here. Next is a sales pricing. This can be used by the salespeople. Now we define some of the total condition. Just remember. Next is a set of calculation schema. This is a standard calculation procedure. Is there? Select this one. Click on it. Copy. Create one. Now you have one is a condition. Now if you want to add new condition, what you will do? Last class we discussed step per counter, condition type, all those things. Now I want to add my new condition. What I'll do? I'll select this one. Click on a copy. I'll maintain this one. Now it is already saved. For example, now we want this condition to be manually entering. Then you need to select as this one. If you want to maintain as a automatic, you need to select this one. And it depends. You want to require it, for example, I make it as a required entry and save it. Maintain this. I'll make it brilliant for accounting. Difference IMG purchase order condition different pricing procedure. Access sequence condition type calculation schema is done. Now we need to define. Now we'll maintain a for is one of the schema. Click on enter, click on save. Now I'll define a schema group for purchase organization. Once it is done now, I'll assign a schema group to standard purchase organization. What is my standard purchase organization? Now I'm linking this standard purchase organization to schema group for purchase organization. Now I've done this linking. Now I'll make it as a schema determination. I'll go to here. I'll create a new schema. What is my schema group for vendor? What is my schema? What is my procedure arm? I maintain this Ford schema group and this a schema group for vendor we created or no, we created a schema group for vendor. Here we create and group itself created. Here we create. Now this schema group for vendor, we need to link in the vendor master. We'll go to B. What is my vendor? I assume B. Select the financial. Now we link you to vendor master. Here's schema group for supplier. Here we need to link. If you go to this condition now, you can see. If you see our analysis, CMM, for this is our pricing procedure which we got here. If you want to maintain some price, you can maintain directly on 20 rupees. You can also make it like a calculation and all those things. Now you don't have the total. The total also you can add in your pricing procedure. How we'll add total in your pricing procedure? Here we can put 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3 means what? Whatever from 1, 2, 3, it will be added over here. What we will do is, and if you want your total condition to be automatically come, what we will do? Slash and M by 06. We will go to 2L. That this one go to details and maintain your access sequences. Maintain this one. Then come to slash 1. Emil. This is your condition total. Come to vendor like one of the access sequence will maintain. What is my vendor? 3701 event. This vendor is there. How much I want? I want a 10 mm 10 to be sure. It should become automatically correct. This is like access sequences. I think then I will select that say carry out mass changes. Will do. We'll save this for you and we'll create one more. You can see the toll sizes is come automatically. If you want to any condition to be automatically come, then we will maintain as an access sequence and will maintain the condition record. If you maintain this condition record, what will happen? The condition will be picked automatically over here. That is about how the pricing will serve. This is like simple what we are discussing, but when we go for the implementations, we need to consider all the conditions, not only two. There is a different conditions, different processes. We need to make it as a how the pricing present, like how the standard process will be look like. Once we define this one, It should be applicable for all the pricing processes. Not all the pricing, all the processes. That way, we need to make it. Much of ports. Still 52%. This is like we covered major portion, which means we have the configurations. Now sourcing is done. Now we have the only inventory. Inventory, we have all the transactions. If you are like this part, is you are clear. Then we can wind up in next 2 weeks. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.